Hey glossy bosses! Okay, I wanted to get my weekly training in today because I'm going to be super flat on my butt here in 2 days because I have surgery on Wednesday. I'm so excited, you guys, to have surgery. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Everybody's like, are you nervous about the pain? I'm like, I'm in pain. I'm excited to not be in pain. Okay, but I am seriously so excited for this post because this has literally changed my sales and recruiting like massively. I'm doing way less work and getting way more people. Hey ladies, and it is seriously life-changing. So I'm going to show you the 5-minute demo. Okay, it might be like 5 to 10 minutes, but literally if you can do this on people and do this in little groups of like 3 and 5, your sales are going to freaking go out the roof, and your recruiting as well. Ladies, I've recruited 3 people in just this last, actually 2 days. And I've got a lot of people on the line. Hey Lori, hey girl, hey. And it's all because I just kind of tweaked what I do. What I was training my girls a year ago and what I train my girls now, completely different. And I will get a new distributor video up, but I had to like get this out there because this is what you should be doing. Okay, so you're going to be working on your MUA. Now, a lot of you are like, I don't know how to do makeup. Perfect, that's totally fine. Just do an eyebrow, just do a lip. There's all kinds of things that you have to pass off. Hey, thanks. There's all kinds of things you have to pass off anyways. And so this will help get your feet wet if you don't want to do a full-blown makeover. Now, doing full-blown makeovers are awesome if you can show a before and after. You're going to have people tagging friends. When you can tag a before and after and tag that person in the before and after, you're getting all of their connections too, and then they'll bring you people. And like anytime I do a makeover, I'm like, hey, if you could bring a friend or two so that I can get more faces done at once, I would so appreciate it. And people are like, oh yeah, no problem, because I'm not selling them anything and I'm not asking them to distribute or anything, not unless they bring it up, which they like to do. Okay, so if you don't want to do full makeover, this is what you're going to do, and this is like my 5-minute demo. All you need is a wet rag, by the way. Dollar store rags. They have microfiber towels, which come in a set of 2, which are even bigger than this. They're like black and red sets, and I love the black ones. They look so chic when you have black and white together. And those come in sets of 2, and they're bigger, and they're super soft. I always have people comment, they're like, oh, these are so soft when they're doing it, and I'm like, oh yeah, these are my favorite towels. And so you get 4 of these washcloths at the dollar store, so they're 25 cents each. So sometimes I'll send it with people and be like, oh, as a thank you, here's my favorite washcloth to send with you. You don't have to tell them you got them at the freaking dollar store. Yes, Chrissy, dollar store. I have so many of these because like I have been doing makeovers like mad, and I like to do, when I do a full makeover, I do 2 wet towels because I do one for them to buff everything in and one to rinse it all off. Okay, but you just need 1 towel, and honestly, don't worry about getting spatulas, just use your freaking things that you already have, okay? So here's what you're going to do. You are going to take your spatula and a foundation. I send them with skincare packages. Yes, that's awesome too. But if you want like a cute little treat, oh, if you totally do a makeover, I'm gonna send you with my favorite, like if you feel like you wanna incentivize it, which I've never had to, but you can be like, thank you so much for doing this. I wanna give you my favorite microfiber towel that is so, like you loved it was soft. I just said 25 cents out the door, but my average sale with makeovers is like 100. So, or they sign up, generally. I mean, not every person, but it's been unreal, you guys. Okay, so you're just gonna take some foundation on a little thing. Okay, by the way, what do you see? Tan lines! You guys, 100% sunscreen from Costa Rica. Okay, so you're just going to run the foundation along in a line so you can be like, look how smooth that is. There's skincare in it. It's 98% natural. Look how easily it blends. I happen to pick a fairly decent color. It's a little darker. Okay, so I just ran foundation. It's creamy. It doesn't feel heavy. You just kind of talk about it for 2 seconds. Okay, new applicator. Now you're only going to do a few things. Oh, what did I do with? Oh, it's right here. Now I'm going to take the blush. You're going to show him that 1 drop is all you need. Look at this tiny drop. You're like, look at this. This is going to do both your cheeks, and it might last for days. And you're going to run it across. in another line. Now, if you want to blend out the edge, you can just be like, look, it can fade out really nicely. It doesn't have to be this extreme, but look how pigmented that is. This tiny thing is gonna last you a freaking year. Okay, so now I've got my foundation, I've got my blush. Okay, next we're gonna do eyeshadow. New thing. Pick something, I don't know, like Mocha Java. Everybody loves Mocha Java, right? Okay, so you just take it off the little applicator here. Oh, my Mocha Java was a bad one. I forgot that I need to open a new one. Okay, well, we'll get the idea. Okay, so then you just run it next to your blush. This is your eyeshadow. It's super pigmented, or it can blend out, and you just kind of blend it nicely. Like, you can be like, look, it can be as pigmented or faded as you want it to be, okay? Super easy. Next, I'm gonna take another one. I like to do, I'll tell them, I mean, 90% of the time, you can use smoked topaz for an eyebrow. Don't open a new one. Pull the plug out. Oh, yeah, I know. I need to do that. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so 90% of the time, I can use smoked topaz. But then, if it doesn't work, you can always add a little Mocha Java. So you've just showed them two colors that are going to be interchangeable together. And I say, I love this for my eyebrows. It is a little on the cooler side. It might look green, but I'm like, that's what I use every day. It's perfect. Look how dark it is. It's not going to smudge. You can have it fade out as light as you want, just like that Mocha Java. If you feel like you need it slightly warmer, just pop a little Mocha Java with it, and boom, you got your eyebrow on. And then, hey, do you need some eyeliner? Well, no worries. I love the shadow scents for that as well, and I will do this super pigmented. And I'm just gonna use the tip of this. If you have a liner brush, cool. Oh, no, here, I forgot. I have these little things. You can get these in the back office. These are the little liner things. I love these tiny little guys. Okay, so we got this tiny little, okay. You can see how teeny, teeny, teeny that is for lining. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip the tip, just the tip. You're welcome. And I'm just gonna run a little line. You can see how sharp that line is and how dark it gets, you know, and you can do it as thin or thick as you want. I just let them know I generally use my liner brush for that. I'm glad that we have some people with some senses of humors. I knew I did. I mean, you're on my team for a reason, right? I mean, really, you know that, you know, it's me. Okay, so you just showed them, and I almost forgot lip scents. Okay, let's throw something fun on there. All right, Purple Rain it is. Okay, a little tip. If you're gonna throw just one color on their hand, you can ask them, like, what colors do you normally gravitate towards, whatever, and then throw a color that they would like on, because then you're getting at least one thing. Oh, I just ran my finger through that. That was dumb. At least you're getting something that, mother bloody. Sorry, you guys, I'm like all spazzed out. And I'm trying to hurry because I have a makeover at 2:30. Okay, so I'll probably be late, but anybody knows me knows I'm gonna be late. I do try to do matte just because if they don't care what color, because I feel like mattes go on smoother and I don't have to try as hard. Okay, so then I'm like, and then you finish off with your lips. Da, da, da. And you will do a couple layers of that. Okay, almost. I'm just gonna throw one more on there so they can see. Okay, so now you've got all of your colors, all of your face. Your entire face is right here, okay? You don't have to be a professional to be able to do a face. Okay, now you're gonna be like, okay, while we let this dry, we're gonna try the skincare because it's amazing. You take that wet cloth, well, first you have them feel their hand. Okay, feel your hand because I want you to know, I want you to feel what it's gonna be like. Okay, now you know what your hand feels like. Get it wet. You're gonna start with a cleanser. Oh my gosh, my cleanser is, my cleanser's at my office, guys, so I'm not gonna run upstairs. Okay, let's pretend we cleansed, okay? You cleanse, you just throw a little tiny, it's your hand. You literally need a dot. Throw a little dot on there. You can squeeze it on the towel because it's clean, or, and then just have them kind of buff it in, and then just use like another corner to like take it off. Okay, next, you use your little applicators. You're gonna use polisher. You guys, polisher is epic. You don't need hardly any, just a little. And what am I using? These freaking applicators that you already have for lip sense. Okay, so you freaking throw some of this polisher on and have them buff it in. And just be like, okay, I want you to spend about 10 to 20 seconds just really buffing that in and just start talking about it. It's made this from the ash of the Vanuatu island. It's got this enzymes in it and this nangai oil. It's gonna speed up the cellular renewal in your skin, and your skin is going to be improved. And plus, it's taking off, see how smooth that is? It's not super rough. It's going to take off all those, like that top layer of imperfections, and your face is going to feel like a baby's butt. By the time you're done saying that, I'm like, okay, go ahead and rinse it off. Okay, so they just take their rag, rinse it off, and then you're going to tell them, okay, feel that. Ooh, okay. Next, you're gonna take 1 spray of Climate Control, okay, not very much, and the tiniest pump of your Senna C, okay? You're gonna talk about that, and you're gonna be like, okay, just blend that into your hand, and just be like, okay, so the Climate Control is a cellular plumper. So it's going deep into your cells and plumping them up from the inside out. And then what you're doing with that Senna Serum C, it's the highest grade vitamin C you can get. It's encapsulated. You might see little like white capsules on there. You actually have to have it encapsulated, otherwise it goes inactive, and you do not want to be putting inactive stuff on your face, because then what good is it doing? So you got that, you're like, so now, and everything you put on has got this Senaplex in it, which is rushing your skin cells to the surface 23.3% faster, and you can show them beauty book stuff too. Okay, so now that you got that, we're just gonna throw, not even gonna do nangai oil, I'm just gonna literally throw on a moisturizer, okay? Just a little dot of moisturizer, okay? You don't need very much, just a dot. Imagine how far this whole thing is gonna go, and you're just doing little dots, okay? Rub this in, okay, and you're like, this is all you have to do with your face. Feel how that feels. You can even have them compare it to their face and be like, oh wow. Imagine what your face is gonna feel like when you do this. Imagine how nice your makeup is gonna go on when it feels this good. And just be like, imagine how your skin's gonna look, you know, in a few months. Okay, and then you go, okay, let's go check out your colors. Let's see how they're doing. Hello, and would you look at that? This is all 98% natural too. It's got that same Senaplex in it. So you're literally putting skincare on your face. But guess what? You can go swimming. You can do whatever you want. Boom. You guys, if you don't feel confident in doing a full makeover, don't. Get them in the door to do eyebrows or whatever you want to start passing off until you feel confident to do a full makeover, and do this. I'm telling you what, when they can see, look at the foundation isn't going anywhere. This is foundation and blush and my eyeshadow and my eyeliner and my lip tints. When you can show them that, that is mind-blowing. You guys, quit overcomplicating. Quit feeling you have to post on Facebook 800 times a day. Get people in front of you and have them bring a few friends. Your life is going to be changed. Your cells are going to be changed. Oh, you're in my kitchen. You're such a dork, Tara. I haven't seen you in forever. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so then you just literally at the end, you can then play with lip sense or do whatever. If they have more questions, just be like, if you have any questions, I'm totally here to answer. If you want to see any products or look at them more deep or know more about it, we can totally talk about it. Don't make it a big deal. If they're like, oh my gosh, how much is this? Be like, okay, so you have 2 options. You can be a customer or you can be a distributor. A distributor just distributes to themselves, their family, their friends, and you get a discount. Don't sit and like overcomplicate everything. It's just that easy. Don't be like, well, you can sign up for a discount and just do it for yourself or get a wholesale account, or you can do it as a business. It's not all these options. It's just 2 options. You're either a distributor or you're a customer. Let them choose. Once they've chosen, you can delve into all of that later, but don't overcomplicate everything. The more simplified you are, the less hard it's going to be for them. It's just, they're like, wow, that was easy, that was simple, I just had a choice, and boom, let them choose. Because you know what, if they want to be your customer, you need sales anyway. If they would rather distribute, then guess what, they'll distribute anyway. But you need both. You don't need a whole bunch of wholesale accounts on your team, because they're just going to eat at the profits you could have been getting on your sales. That's going to eat away at the orders that you're trying to make. So then you're going to constantly have to get more orders. Whereas if they love this and they just want to buy it and they want to be your you know, customer, guess what? Now you have your order every month, your 300 PV, because they're gonna run out of like, climate control, and they're gonna need it. They're gonna want nag oil. You could even put nag oil on there and talk about how it like totally helps with scars and things like that. I love nag oil. Sorry, I'm talking like 800 miles an hour because I'm super excited, and you guys need to do this. If you are not doing this, then you're selling yourself short. Seriously. Tips for finding strangers for these demos. You know I moved away from everyone you know. Okay, well, Chrissy. Keep your MUA paper with you. Put it in your dang purse, fold it in half, whatever. When you see that cute girl, be like, okay, listen, I know this is kind of weird. I don't know you, but you are so adorable, and I am trying to earn my makeup certification, and I need to do looks on people, and you can pull it out. Just be like, I have to do 58 different faces, and I'm new to the area. Would you mind doing a makeover for me? Listen, I went to the doctor yesterday because I thought I had an ear infection. I was like, great. Ear infection right before I'm getting surgery, and the receptionist didn't have a freaking ounce of makeup on, nothing, but I could see she had gorgeous bone structure and all these things. And I literally asked her, I was like, listen, you are so cute. I know this is totally weird, and I'm here because I think I have an ear infection, and that's kind of weird, but you're cute, and I live close by, if I could just pass this stuff off. I didn't have my sheet with me because I was just going to the doctor. But she was like, you know what, yeah, I'll do that. I was like, she didn't have any makeup on. People, if you make it simple and don't overcomplicate, they're just doing you a favor. So just don't be afraid to talk to people when you're out and about. Keep a business card with you so you do look legit, and show them that you are really trying to pass it off. It says makeup certification on the top. Ah yes, I'll bring it to the gym. See? The gym. In your full makeup, doesn't come off when I work out. Seriously. Okay, well I have to go. Because I have to be there in 15 minutes. It's still probably going to be late. But I had to do this, and I had to go live. If you have questions, message me, comment below. But seriously, this is life-changing. You guys, life-changing. My business, I do it completely different, and I'm having way more sales, way more people in my door, because then when I post like before and afters or this and that, they want their friends to do this too. Hello! You guys, get the makeup and the skincare, both. You have to do both. You have to do the makeup and the skincare, okay? Because they'll feel this hand with this on versus this hand, and it's gonna feel different. Different. Okay, I love you guys, and have a good week. Bye.